You are so beautiful to me. You are so beautiful to me. Can't you see? You're so beautiful to me. Who's that? Hey, sexy. Would you like to come and get my ride?
And his name is...
It's John Bunday. Hello Internet, it is John Bunday, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Mega Drive Mini 2! So, this is no surprise for, well, the thumbnail, the video name, or those who saw the video in which I opened the box where I took this out. So, slight bit of controversy on it, because, you know, people don't think that the Mega Drive 2 looks as good as Mega Drive 1, whereas I feel that the Mega Drive 2 is, as I grew up with it, that is my console. But each their own. So, and just looking at the device, I mean, you know, they have like a push switch. That's not how ours work, but that might be for how the main console needs to work. Anyway, so we're going to do a bit of unboxing, and hopefully I'll show off some gameplay as well. So, now, this is the first time I'm opening it, so ooh, live unboxing! And quick note, this is the first console I've actually had on release day my entire life. Like, every previous console I've ever got was either bought after the fact or was like a Christmas or birthday present growing up. So it's, yeah. I mean, because the most modern console I have, I think, is my PS3, and that was secondhand when the PS4 had been out for a while. So, anyway, but yes. So, oh, for anyone curious, so, okay, the box, we're trying to invoke how, getting a lot of glare there, invoke how the original Mega Drive box looked. We have a weird attention, but attention about what? Who knows? I guess anyone with, who understands French? Spanish? Be able to say. But what I think is probably coolest is on the back, it shows off. That's not really focusing very well on your bad camera. But like box art for the games and what's actually included on it. So, do you want to know? Okay, so for the Mega Drive we have Afterbird 2, Alien Soldier, Atomic Runner, Bonanza Bros, Clay Fighter, Desert Strike Return to the Gulf, Earthworm Jim 2, Elemental Master, Fatal Fury 2, Game Ground, Golden Axe 2, Granada, Hellfire, Herzog Zwei, Midnight Resistance, Outrun, yeah, Outrunners, Phantasy Star 2, Populous, Rainbow Irons, Extra, Ranger X, Rystar, Rolling Thunder 2, Shadow Dancer, The Secret of Shinobi, Shining Force 2, Shining in the Darkness, Solelli, that one I'm actually quite looking forward to play, Sonic 3D, Flicky's Island, Streets of Rage 3, Super Hang-On, Super Street Fighter 2, The New Challengers, The Ooze, The Revenge of Shinobi, Thunder Force 4, Toe Jam and Earl in Panic on Funkotron, Truxton, Vectorman 2, Viewpoint, Virtua Racing, Warsong. Introducing Devi & Pi, Fantasy Zone, Spatter, Space Harrier 2, but more like the arcade, Star Mobile, Super Locomotive, versus Puyo Puyo Sun. And for the Mega CD we have Echo the Dolphin, Echo the Ties of Time, File Fight CD, Night Striker, Night Trap. Ooh, we're gonna have some PJ action with some girls, yeah. Robo-Alest, Sewer Shark, Shining Force CD, Sylphied, Sonic the Hedgehog CD, The Ninja Warriors, Umemi Mystery Mansion. What is noticeably absent is Snatcher and the 2 Luna games. Anyway, so, unboxing. I've already said it several times, so now let's get to it. Nope. Okay, we have a USB to USB-C power cable, a HDMI cable, the controller, which is wired, but it's the 6-button pad. But I do have the retro bits 6-button, which is for has the Mega Drive connector and USB, so I'll be able to do 2-player. I just need someone to play with me. So put that back, and the star of the show. It's upside down! There we go. Look at the size of that. So, I mean, wow, I mean, this is so lightweight. Yeah, it's a flip switch, or no, slide switch. But, now, comparison time. So, here we have the Mega Drive 2. There we have the Mini. So you can kind of see, like, size-wise, you really need to learn how to, you know, the fact that I've got a camera positioning and all that. Okay. But, and how it looks in the back. So, yeah, I think, except for the fact it's a slide switch rather than a push-down switch. Well, I need to get rid of some of the dust in this thing. I think it's pretty spot on. So, nice. I mean, okay, yeah, I still regularly use my original Mega Drive, and I don't see that changing. So, the reason for getting this is that there are games on here which I will never buy because they are ridiculous money, but it means that I can now legally emulate them. But also, I am supporting, like, Sega and the devs who made those games to say, this is what we want. We want you to keep making these kind of products. So hopefully we might see things like a Master System Mini, we might see a Saturn Mini or a Dreamcast Mini, or we might see continuations of the games that are on these devices, like a Phantasy Star 5, you know, for example, or a Rise Star 2. So it'd be so cool if we can get something like that. Now then, hopefully I will get some footage of it running. So, hopefully. And we're back. Later than I anticipated, because it took me the longest time to figure out how to actually get the device on. Because, so, I mentioned previously about the slide switch on the front. And, of course, for those who don't know, Japanese read right to left, rather than we read left to right. Well, I suppose technically you read up to down, but if you ever read their manga or their books, or whether they're being translated in English, it goes from the right, like you start at what to us would be the very back of the book and work your way left. Anyway, so I've been trying to get this on by moving the power switch from left to right, and it turns out I have to go from right to left. But you think, well, when you realise when you turn it off that it's actually coming on, turns out there's a couple of seconds delay. So I was trying different cables, different adapters, because there was a USB cable in the box, there wasn't an actual plug. So I was thinking, is this right or not? But I finally realised, and here we are. So first switched it on, and because I'm lazy, I haven't removed the plastic, because I'm going to probably put it back in the box when I'm finished. And I want to keep it nice and sealed, not because I'm reselling it, but just because I'm not going to be probably spending too much time with it immediately. So, yeah, English. So, you can see, oh, we've got a recently played at the top, Mega Drive 2. Interesting, so... Wow, so cool. I'll be honest, I'm probably going to hack the shit out of this once it can be done, so that I can add in the rest of the library. But look, the box art, so cool. Usually they tend to throw in some other things, like play different versions. What should we give? What should we give a try? I know. Street Fighter 2. Okay. Give it a go. Sega World. Hadouken! Cool. Okay, so perhaps if I don't press back. Okay. You need to figure out that. Yeah, okay. It's been a while since I played this. And pretty much this game is pretty much why we have a 6-button controller in there. Cool. Okay. So that works pretty well. Let's return to the main menu. Hey, I said return to the main menu. Let's try out a Mega CD game. Actually, before we do that, we'll give Virtual Racing a go. That was like one of the big selling points of this. So this is a game I actually did buy earlier this year, so... Because it's one that can't be emulated on the EverDrive, or at least my EverDrive, so... Now I remind myself what the controls are. Whoa! That's pretty cool. So now we'll move on to a Mega CD game. And we will give... where was it? Final Fight CD. This is currently getting a homebrew say homebrew because I think I have to actually build it from the ground up, but for the Mega Drive, to try and be as close to the arcade as it can be, while taking bits that were added by the different ports. File Fate. Come on. Yeah, I mean, it looks like it's playing very well. I can't fault the emulation. God, oh, that sucks that you can't take a weapon with you. But I think Streets of Rage did the same thing as well. Because one of the improvements this had was the CD quality soundtrack. Yeah, garbage. Oh, I'm about to die. Feel my rod of justice. Oh, come on. At least I can punch through doors. Okay, well, we'll leave it there now, so I hope you've enjoyed a look at it. I assume you can still purchase it. When I checked about a week ago, you could still buy or pre-order it on Amazon. So if this is interesting to you, pick one up. I know they're not cheap, but I mean, if you only collect actual games, then you have nothing to worry about. But if, like me, you do a lot of emulation, then this is trying to help give back to those who did create it. So, yeah. But I hope you enjoyed that. And, happy gaming!